Joe Cronin Show presents a show with attitude.
Hello everybody there, right there on the Joe Cronin Show. The hardcore legend Mick Foley wishing you and everyone the very best.
Pleasure to be on the Joe Cronin Show, the Native American Tatanka.
You're watching the Joe Cronin Show.
What's up, wrestling fans? Extreme Wrestling Podcast and the Joe Cronin Show. We are at Fan Fest in Rhode Island. I didn't steal it, though, I promise. This is not stolen merchandise.
Somebody stole your legs. They gave you toothpicks.
I think it's a weird obsession with you. Like, people will sit there on YouTube and just watch Jim Cornette videos for hours. They've told me that.
Yes, it's somewhat similar to, like, you know, you go on RedTube and you watch Vanessa Del Rio videos over and over. You go on YouTube and watch Jim Cornette over and over again.
That's one of them. But what is the weirdest place, the WWE, that you've ever been to and refed a match at?
For me, one of the coolest places, we were in Iraq on the Tribute to the Troops tour, and there was this, the second year we went, it was like an old soccer stadium that was built, you know, by Saddam Hussein it was just a dirt soccer field, but it was now a base for the U.S. troops, and we did a show live from there, and that's probably the coolest place.
What I was mentioning to someone was Macho King. You got some stuff here that I know people are going to see and they're going to want to get, and they're not here, obviously. Yeah. Where can they go to get the stuff?
Right now, just on Facebook. My name's Vinny Petrosky. I'm on Facebook right now, working on a website. Oh, cool. I'm pretty new to this. I just started, about 6 months old maybe. Yeah. But I'm trying to build up, and from there I should have a website pretty soon. But
tell you what, you got Macho King. It doesn't matter if you're new or old. You get the right figures, you're going to sell them. It doesn't matter. Hit me up. My name is Joe Cronin. I'm on YouTube. I got a Facebook. I got a Twitter. You heard of it? Oh, you see me? Okay. Well, I'm an asshole. Tony Atlas is really trying to get the Hammer's attention right now. I don't know what's happening. Tony Atlas is screaming at him right now.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
No. Well. Well, better him than me, I suppose. WWE product, Monday Night Raw. Do you watch?
No. I'm clean and sober from WWE programming now. I have been for a number of years. I went through a 12-step program. It starts with asking or answering every wrestling-related question with "I don't give a shit."
Like during that time with Yokozuna, how much heat did you actually get?
Well, plenty with Yokozuna because I blocked him off from his chicken. No, I'm kidding.
Called the Fresh Collective, but I'm big into the wrestling, so I took the whole NWO aspect and Fresh World Order.
Well, there's so many of them, but like this stands out because it's art. It's not like another wrestling group or wrestling podcast or something. It's art. That is cool. Like the Warrior, the Macho Man, the Undertaker. I mean, it's all cool. But so is everything watercolor, or is there's different things?
I'd say about 99% of it. Yes. That's my favorite medium. It's very forgiving, as opposed to acrylics and oils. Yeah.
That is that X-Pac right there. Look over there. Is that signed by Sean?
It was. I actually offered to give it to him, but he didn't have the room to take it with him, so he just signed it and gave it back to me.
A little plastic steel chair. You can put it with Bray Wyatt, and you can smack Bad News Barrett right with a plastic steel chair. Look at Lex Luger. The best thing about Lex Luger in this Elite figure is he's lifting up this weight like a psychopath.
I've been wrestling all over the place. Puerto Rico, Mexico, Australia, England, Germany. So I've been busy, and then I'm still doing independence. I just did a loop in California. I did one in Virginia, South Carolina as well.
Here with Tatanka, the legendary Tatanka. How you doing, man?
Pleasure to be on the Joe Cronin Show, the Native American Tatanka, right here in Providence.
But what was it like wrestling outside, and how many times have you done that versus, just being inside the arenas?
Well, WrestleMania 9, it was totally unique because when we started the event, the first match, it was still daylight, which, again, some guys don't like that because sometimes when you're doing things off the top rope, the sun can blind you, plus the mat is hot. But, again, WrestleMania. Yeah. You leave it all in the ring. Right. You don't worry about the ifs or the if-nots and all those things. You go, it's the biggest sports entertainment event of the year. Again, it's the grand stage out there with the Intercontinental Champion Shawn Michaels. So we just went out, had a great battle in the squared circle, entertained the great fans of WWE.
Times.
Nice to meet you, Joe. Yes, I heard of you before, yes.
Psycho.
Yes, I remember. So this is my job. I'm Saltine, Moneymaker EH. Y'all know you're going to get your butt whooped.
Wrestling, bring it live to the air on Wednesday nights. We take live phone calls, unlike most podcasts. So
I take live phone calls.
there you go. You have an opportunity.
No, I enjoyed managing Yokozuna. What a great athlete he was. A tremendous guy. And to be honest, that was the first time that I had ever been in Madison Square Garden before in my life. I walk into Madison Square Garden for the first time in my life, and I'm managing the WWF champion in the main event of WrestleMania. So that was kind of cool. And then, of course, Bret Hart had to go and spoil the whole thing.
We're going to Japan next week for New Japan Pro Wrestling. I think we're doing 5 shows while we're over there. So there will be more of that Ring of Honor, New Japan connection in Ring of Honor. You'll be able to see it. They're actually sending guys from New Japan to some Ring of Honor shows at the end of August.
I'm currently broken, so I can't wrestle. I do wrestle too, but I'm showcasing my art today.
So these are, can people buy these like on the website or?
Sure.
What's?
You could go to DaveColeDojo.com, or you can find me on Facebook under Dave Cole, and you'll see a lot of wrestling pictures, and that'll be me.
Sasha Banks, you know, she's a winner with me.
I love this painting, though. That might be one of my favorites.
Very wide photo. That is awesome. How was the show last night? I missed it, but I heard it was like epic.
You didn't see any of it at all?
I'm pissed.
It was fantastic. It was the best show that's it. You're sure you didn't see it? It was wonderful. People were raving about it. They were throwing money at me as I walked off the stage. You're sure you weren't there, right?
I wasn't,
I'm
no.
telling you, they were not only throwing money at me, but several of them were offering their young daughters as tribute to me.
Well, I'm afraid of losing her right now, to be honest. I mean,
Well, you should be afraid of losing her. You couldn't get a date on a tombstone.
so, and Jim Cornette called me an idiot. It was amazing.
Jim Cornette called you an idiot?
I don't. Yeah, he was. He's also called me a sociopath too.
Okay, well that's calling the kettle black.
Well, I mean, Gene, what have you been up to besides doing the tours? Besides doing that, you all right? Pull something. These chairs aren't too comfortable. You okay?
I've got gas. I've got to go.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I thought I had to go get someone.
For me, I would have to say, without offending anybody, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I got to sit in his house. I did 2 of his podcast episodes, and then he did one of mine. The 3 interviews kind of went up one after the other, and they were some of the funnest things that I've ever done. To sit in Stone Cold Steve Austin's house and just talk wrestling for hours.
Broken Skull Ranch.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. It was amazing.
And there was this little kid sitting at ringside. I'm still looking for this little kid today. And if I get him, he's going to get it. He's sitting there. He's sitting there with a paper clips and elastic.
Yeah.
And he's nailing me. And I'm looking around. I said, what the hell is that? Boom, boom, sting, you know? I says, then I look down, the little rat sitting down there. I come over, I said, I'm going to kill you, you little... I can't say what I said to him, but...
Well, but now it's
It's all old history, you know.
That's great.
You know, and good times.
Well, it's all laser pointers now. Now they're not flicking elastics. Now they just shine the thing in your eye and you're trying to put a move on some guy.
Well, you know something? You know, Bret the Hitman Hart's always spoiling a lot of things, isn't he?
You know, he's been on the show.
Who's that?
That's Bret the Hitman Hart.
That was Bret Hart?
That was my attempt.
That's a great impersonation. Yeah, it certainly
Will you
was.
come on up there to
I almost knew who it was.
Calgary, Alberta, Canada? Maybe all you Americans need to learn a thing or two about respect.
Don't quit your day job.
All right. I tried, guys. I did it. They said do Bret Hart for Jim Cornette and see if he kills you.
Well, now, you did an impersonation of Bret Hart. You didn't actually do Bret Hart. Yeah. If you do Bret Hart and let me watch, that would be interesting.
Well, Jim, thanks very much for the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Have a great day, all right?
I'll talk to you soon.
All right.